Hey, welcome to Bass and Bonsai.
That's how we do it. Mwah. That's exactly how you do it. Hello everybody, welcome to Bass and Bonsai. We're down in the Bass Cave again and we're gonna work on some reels. But before I do, I wanna tell you a few things about some rods I picked up. And so before we get into the reels, which are down here, we're gonna work on this dude. He's a little dirty. We put almost a season on him. I started to take the handle off. I'll show you that. We're gonna work on that. Before we do, I just happened to be out, and for any of you that don't know, one of my first, I guess, rods that I liked, that I started buying for myself, wasn't just, you know, secondhand stuff or buying used stuff, new, were the Berkley lightning rods. And they've gone through a few, there's been several generations of them, and 3 or 4 since I probably started fishing, maybe 5 or so. But this is the newest one out. You can get it at Bass Pro Shop, 6 foot. The problem is, I don't know if you guys can see that rating. That's way off. It says, you know, from a quarter ounce, and I'm gonna try to show you guys, hopefully. I don't know if you can see that far over. But this is a lot softer than to start out with the quarter. So this is good for me or you and us if we're into the BFS stuff. We can use this to throw like 16th ounce jigs. I'll show you right here. Hold on. This kind of stuff, that little jig that I've got rigged up, 16th ounce jig head. With that weight, it's not really 16th ounce anymore, or shaky head. This rod will work for that if you guys are looking for a cheap alternative. They're only $39.99 at Bass Pro Shops. I'm not sure if Cabela's or wherever carries them, but I guarantee you can get them fairly easily in your area if you're in the United States, and probably anywhere. But they have a 6'6", and the pistol grip is 6 foot. The 6 foot and the 6'6" are basically very close to being the same blanks. If you put the triggers together, the tips are just a hair different. Let me get them back together. I mean, just by like, you know, 1/8 of an inch or so. But if I had to look at them, they're supposed to be rated the same. I would call the pistol grip just a slight, just a touch lighter overall. So if I were you and you want something BFS, and maybe put this guy on it, and I'll show you real quick what it looks like. They do color wise, it looks good, pretty good balance, but we're going to lighten this up, and it balances even a little bit better on the other one. So if you want to be like, well, how do you know that it's good for BFS? Well, the style of BFS I use, like those jigs I showed you, this is one of my favorite rods right here, 6 foot Fantasista. And it honestly probably has, I'm trying to compare them here. It feels very close. It's hard to get an accurate comparison, but I don't know if you guys can see that high up. Let me try to show you. So I don't know if you guys can make this out. So we're, say, under load, we're loading up that and that are close. Like, I think this might be a touch softer than this rod. So I'm gonna get out, load, do some test casting, stuff like that, and I'll let you know for sure. But I'm telling you guys right now, I'll give you a heads up, $39.99. Sensitivity's probably not quite what this rod is. Feels pretty lightweight though. I can't believe that it feels like a good solid rod. Now I always did like my lightning rods before, so that is an option for you guys out there. Get it, yeah. It got it.